Since 1902, Lutheran Settlement House has been here for people in crisis. So there was no way we were going to close during this health and economic crisis. So we adapted quickly. We made sure that we could keep all of our programs open, and where we needed to change programs to keep our staff and to keep our clients safe, we made those changes. But one thing that we didn't change was our commitment to making sure that everyone we serve feels welcomed and cared for and safe.
A big piece of what we do here within the Senior Center is all about socialization and community building. So that's a piece that's been a little bit more difficult. We've been working on trying to find ways to continue to have some of those services, such as virtual classes. Our weekly newsletter is called the Social Distancing Dispatch. We've been sending that out with our meal deliveries as well as through email. They're still getting some updates and interaction with us through the newsletter, and we're sending little puzzles and things with those as well.
You know, a lot of these organizations that give us food are doing the right thing. They're giving it to us, and we're making sure that it gets to who it needs to get to. The people who, you know, need it and are out of work right now and don't have the income. So these people come here and they're hungry, they need food, and they got families. Word has been getting around that we are giving food, so it's been going to just about everybody and anybody. We here, I'm coming in with my mask, and I've been here every day, and we switch things around to keep everything going in motion. And that's the main thing with Lutheran Settlement House. The help is here, and they get it out to who needs it, and it's plenty of love, plenty of love.
You know, since the beginning of the Philadelphia lockdown, we have moved all of our DV services remotely. So we are providing support to survivors through the phone or through video counseling. So a lot of the work, the heart of the work still stays the same.
What we're hearing from clients is a need for some of the tangible items, like food has been a big concern, basic needs that we often take for granted.
Quarantine also brings in a lot of additional stress, which we know from this work that when there's a lot more stress in the family household, that can potentially increase the levels and frequency of violence.
A lot of what we're doing on our 24-hour hotline is safety planning for our clients, because a lot of them are having to be home with the same person who's abusive to them, with no outlet. And so, you know, when there's a violent episode happening, don't run into closed rooms that you can't maneuver in. Don't run into rooms like the kitchen where there are a lot of weapons that can tempt people to pick it up and make things even worse. Expectations of us have not changed. They're still needing a support, and they depend on LSH to be able to provide that.
I'm proud of my kitchen that, you know, at Lutheran Settlement House. You know, this is my pride and joy. I call it Annie's kitchen. You know, don't mess with Annie's kitchen. So, you know, I love people. I'm a caring, compassionate type of person, and you know, what I see come through these doors are, you know, broken people, and, you know, I feel like my place is to help build them up, you know, bring them back up. A home cooked meal, I just gotta serve with love. I gotta cook with love. Like I said, if I was in that situation, I would want someone to, you know, do the same for me. We've just been overwhelmed with the goodness. I wish people would continue to be that generous, you know, even when this thing is over. You know, we should all have compassionate hearts, you know, and continue to give, you know, overflow.
We can't do this alone. We're going to need a community of courage. We need you to stand with us, to lift up our programs and to lift up the people we serve, and to help us together build a community based on justice and compassion and opportunity for everyone.